Right. Thank you for being here, sir. Appreciate you and your service. Thank you so much. Oh, he's an elk favorite. You hear that?
Uh-huh.
Look at that. They're even standing up. Hey, they did the wave.
They're doing the wave.
They did the wave.
They've been doing it all morning.
I think, I don't know what's happening. They might be having some special coffee on that side of the aisle.
I do believe so. Welcome home, military heroes. Chief Master Sergeant Warren Addison, U.S. Air Force retired. Welcome home flag carrying members meet and greet our military heroes at local airports, trains, and bus stations and home events when they return from deployment. Their mission is dedicated to showing honor, respect, and gratitude to our local veterans with a simple message: welcome home and thank you for your service. Our veteran salute. We salute you.
Oh, they didn't come in yet. Oh, okay. I tell you, my good friend James Jepson and Kurt Stahl are some of the greatest people that always give back to this community, and they are the big mainstays over there at Local Copies along with Mary Kay. Thank you so much to Local Copies and all that they do. We sure do appreciate them. Doug, there's a guy coming near me. I'm scared. Do we have security? Is there security?
We got a Raider fan. Security.
So many people along the parade route I saw were so proud. I saw Raiders and Dodgers. That was it. Raiders and Dodgers all along the road.
So if you'll do the introduction,
Oh, clowns. That's my weakness, Doug. Clowns.
The Cadiddle Hoppers.
Right, Jay? Jay agrees.
Santa Maria Elks Lodge at Clown Troop.
He had a
Elks and local nonprofit events: Jelly, Jockey, Robin, and Tinkerbell.
So we got buckles, but we didn't get buckles.
Here comes Almalika Shrine Band, the Shrine Band musical group representing the Shriners of Los Angeles. Let's listen to them. Let's do it after the band goes by.
yeah, as they go by, I'll have you introduce them, and it's Grand Marshal, Sandwich Buckle. I won't even come up, and then have him take Tony's place.
These are some new generation jamming Shriners.
Far back as I can remember, the Shriners have been here.
Oh, yeah. They used to have the little cars, if I remember correctly.
All right, we are going to change partners here. Tony, thanks for being with us today. Congratulations.
Dougie, I got to tell you, it's always an honor to do this with you. You are one of my closest friends and my biggest radio heroes, so thank you very much for everything. And thanks for the service of 2 years being Grand Marshal.
We're having fun. We're having fun. And speaking of Grand Marshals, our co-Grand Marshal this year is Jay Turner. We want to present him with his buckle.
Thank you.
And Jay's going to come up here and join me for the remainder of the parade. Got about 20 more entries to go here.
All right. This is very nice.
Isn't it nice?
Thank you.
I have one myself.
I'll bet you do. You've been a Grand Marshal. See, the funny thing is, though, when they told me Grand Marshal, I'm like, you mean like Grande Marshal, like large, right?
Well, I felt the same.
By the way, Doug, it's good to see you.
It's good to be here. As the Almalika Shriners continue. Normally they got the little go-karts going around here, but.
Hey, I noticed your hat. Nice.
Like that?
Got a little, hey. We got the parade. We don't need you.
That's right.
I did it too. You know, people, when you're the co-Grand Marshal, they're like, Jay, why aren't you wearing a cowboy hat? It's a parade. It's a rodeo, for crying out loud. This is 17 strong.
I like that.
This is the Teixeira Foundation.
Yes.
So it's important, you know, and you know there's going to be a camera around you to support the causes you believe in.
That's
also
right.
have Lexi Brown here and St. Jude Children's, and Doc Oliver got a new album out. He's going to be opening for Justin Moore.
You're a walking billboard.
I know. Well, I'm like NASCAR. You can find. I'll sell you a spot. But Doc Oliver opening for Justin Moore up at Alex Madonna Expo Center. Also, John Party gets the opening slot for John Party in Avila Beach. So,
wow.
Yeah, man, it kind of feels great to be back out at things, huh, Dougie?
Yeah, you bet. Great to be outdoors and enjoying everything. Here comes the sun. Jay Turner comes and the sun comes out.
it was a little surreal riding in the first two entries because we'd end up getting a quarter of a mile ahead of the parade, and I kept saying, trust me, there's a parade behind, it'll be here in a minute. But it does feel different, but I'm so glad that Tim Murphy and everybody pulled it together, and at least, you know, I think if you asked anybody and they're speaking honest, it's like, yeah, I'm glad we're here, but it still has that we're not quite back yet thing. And, but this is better than not. This is a great turnout. Here comes Michael B. Clayton. I can hear the theme, the
Michael B. Clayton and Associates, Lady Justice, been in the parade for many, many years. There he is. Our own Indiana Jones. Love his TV commercials.
Yeah. You know, he told me that those commercials took him about 8 years to make. One commercial.
We were camping at Avila Beach, and he was doing one right in front of us. And he was climbing a mountain.
Did he ask you to be an extra?
No. Matter of fact. Michael B. Clayton and Associates.
Hey, Mike, I got a problem with my landlord. Can we have a little consult right now? Oh, he has to play the national anthem?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I can't even stand up.
That's not fair.
What happened to God Bless the USA, Michael? All right, up next, we've got the Spartronics robotics team from Orchid Academy. They focus on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I don't know anything about any of those things.
We've had them on the show a couple of times, and, you know, they build the robots and they take them to national competitions.
Right.
And you know, you're looking at, we just saw the colonel from Vandenberg Space Force Base go by. These could be the next engineers at Lockheed Martin. These could be the next scientists that send ordnance up into space.
Well, it says science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Nothing. We know nothing of that.
Yeah, I was out at science.
That's why we're on the radio.
Disqualified at science for me. Somebody asked me one time, what got you into radio? I'm like, it's the only thing I can do. It's not all I'm qualified for. I was working a drive-through at Jack in the Box in the 70s. Somebody said I sounded good, and why don't you, instead of ordering up a burger, why don't you play a little George Strait?
I can fish and talk. I mean, that's it. Okay.
Oh, look, they got their robot working it. That's pretty cool. You know,
good going,
if
guys.
Jessie, my sidekick, were here, she'd be like, Jay, did you buy that car new? She's always teasing me about it being old. That's how I feel some days. That horn sounds like how I feel in the morning. You know?
Santa Maria A's Model A Club. 7 decades of service to the community. They're enjoying their 17th year in the parade. Boy, those are some nice-looking cars.
You're getting shouted out.
I know.
Ooh, look at this one. You know, you think back to the day when that was a new car and what status you must have had when you rolled up to the barbecue or the picnic or the 4th of July celebration in your brand new Model T.
That's
Everybody's
right.
like, oh, Mr. Davis must be doing good for himself. Look at that 4-door he brought in
That's
here.
right.
That's pretty nice.
I'm walking by on my mule.
Yeah, right. Parked my Ford Pinto right next to it.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the Santa Maria Elks Parade in just a moment.
You're watching the 78th Annual Elks Rodeo Parade. Brought to you by Santa Maria Chrysler Dodge, the Santa Maria Chamber of Commerce, and Fuego 97.1.
Don't miss a moment of rodeo action this Labor Day weekend. On Thursday, kids under 12 are free. Gates at 5 p.m., sound investment at 5:30 with rodeo at 7. On Friday, Steppin' Out concert at 5:30 with the rodeo at 7. On Saturday, gates are at 4 p.m., Monty Mills at 4:30 and rodeo at 6. And the Flying Cowboys and Coors Dance Hall nightly. On Sunday, gates open at noon, rodeo at 2, and Mariachis at Lince at 4:45. Get tickets at elksrec.com for this Labor Day weekend.
We would also like to give a big shout out to Magic Dragon for allowing Noble Productions to utilize their Wi-Fi for today's live stream. Wi-Fi is the most important part of streaming a great quality show. Magic Dragon is a family-owned and operated Chinese restaurant right here in Santa Maria. You can enjoy a wide selection of Chinese cuisine. Choose from an extensive menu, from orange chicken to top-notch seafood dishes and more. Make any entree combination for just a couple bucks. I mean, come on, when you see a large round table with a lazy Susan, you just know it's going to be a great Chinese restaurant. So go check out our friends at Magic Dragon in the Landmark Square, right across from the Santa Maria Inn.
When you support local businesses, you're supporting the entire Santa Maria Valley community.
Strong local businesses means jobs for your family and your friends.
Strong local businesses mean products and services unique to our valley.
Support Santa Maria Valley local businesses today to ensure a strong community tomorrow.
You're watching the 78th Annual Elks Rodeo Parade. Brought to you by Santa Maria Chrysler Dodge, the Santa Maria Chamber of Commerce, and Fuego 97.1. Now back to your hosts, Tim Murphy and Doug Nelson.
And welcome back to the 78th Annual Elks Rodeo Parade. The sun is shining on Broadway, and I'm Doug Nelson along with Sunny Country's Jay Turner. You can hear him every morning on Sunny Country. They're getting a big hooray from across the street over there.
Hey, there was a time when they could hear you and I on together.
That's right.
You were my news guy for a couple years.
Oh, yeah. Those were a long time ago.
The late Larry Shanfield, the Midnight Rider. I used to.
Yep.
One time I teased Doug. We were a skeleton crew on the air one morning, and I acted like Larry was in the room, and Doug leaned in from the news booth looking for Larry because I'm like, Jay, if you could put this on, then we'd be good to go because, you know. We had some good times back then. You know, speaking of Sunny Country real quickly, let's give props to Alice and Joe Bayless that built a legendary station. You had the reins for a while. I got them right now. Somebody will come after me, but what a fantastic station.
Fantastic and great legacy from Santa Maria, and you do a great job carrying it on. The Orchid Academy High School Spartan Band. Yeah, it's been tough for these bands to practice during the COVID-19, but every band we've had so far sounded fantastic.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about hearing the marching bands is oftentimes they'll take a contemporary song and play it marching band style, and you hear the melody. It's like being in the mall. You're like, I know that. What song is that? You know, it's Bruno Mars or something like that.
Yeah. Here come the four-wheelers, Santa Maria four-wheelers. They've been around since 1964. The family-owned club is open to all four-wheel vehicles. They do day, weekend, week-long trail rides and camping. They do volunteer work for the U.S. Forest Service and state parks. They're also part of Caltrans' Adopt a Highway program. Santa Maria four-wheelers.
And they're wise enough to hang the flags properly on their Jeeps. Look at, sometimes the people put the flag on the wrong way. I like it when they get it right.
The star should be on top, right?
Well, and facing the wind. So
right.
If the vehicle's in motion, the star should be on the left.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love this when they do this stuff.
Yeah.
You got to think that somebody figured that out by accident once.
Looks like us driving home from the bar.
That's what it felt like that, huh? You and me at a red light.
Santa Maria four-wheelers, good going. and you can follow them on Facebook. There we go. At Santa Maria Four Wheelers.
I love the mounts. Here they come. This is one of my favorite entries.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the Elks Parade right after this.
You're watching the 78th Annual Elks Rodeo Parade. Brought to you by Santa Maria Chrysler Dodge, the Santa Maria Chamber of Commerce, and Fuego 97.1.
Hey, Central Coast, it's the 18th Annual Foodsco Rodeo Parade Fair, Saturday, September 4th, presented by Fuego Hot Hits 97.1. Follow the parade down Broadway to the Foodsco Street Fair, featuring national radio host, Showboy of the Fuego Morning Show, at the Car Motive booth, handing out backpacks, dancing horse performance, the Party Factory Kids Zone, food trucks, vendors, and prizes. The 18th Annual Foodsco Rodeo Parade Fair in front of Foodsco on Saturday, September 4th at the end of the parade route.
Don't miss a moment of rodeo action this Labor Day weekend. On Thursday, kids under 12 are free. Gates at 5 p.m. Sound investment at 5:30 with rodeo at 7. On Friday, Steppin' Out concert at 5:30 with the rodeo at 7. On Saturday, gates are at 4 p.m. Monty Mills at 4:30 and rodeo at 6. And the Flying Cowboys and Coors Dance Hall nightly. On Sunday, gates open at noon, rodeo at 2, and Mariachis at Lince at 4:45. Get tickets at elksrec.com for this Labor Day weekend.
You're watching the 78th Annual Elks Rodeo Parade. Brought to you by Santa Maria Chrysler Dodge, the Santa Maria Chamber of Commerce, and Fuego 97.1.
Welcome back to the Santa Maria Elks Parade.
This is one of my favorite entries here, Doug. How can you not love the Vaqueros?
El Arenal, a group of friends and family from the Central Coast coming together to preserve the past and move on with their beautiful cultural generations, and these horses are something else. Imagine teaching a horse how to do that. Unbelievable.
Nice.
El Arnal, thanks for being part of the parade again this year. Always a fan favorite. Up next, we've got Rigetti FFA float. Rigetti FFA is a youth organization that promotes excellence within their students. They strive to make their community and school a better place. They're excited to hold events and create a fun atmosphere within the officer team while sticking by their motto, living to serve. This year's Rigetti FFA poultry judging team will compete at the national level and represent the state of California. Best of luck, Rigetti FFA! I want to give out a special thank you to John and Prudence Noon for their major sponsorship of our parade this year. John and Prudence Noon, thank you. Good looking group there. Keep up the good work, guys.
Wonder where Marianne and Wanda are.
Big hand for the Road Apple Rangers.
Can I tell you, Doug, when they told me that Tony Gonzalez and I would be co-grand marshals, that's what I envisioned.
That was it, huh?
I thought that's they put a ribbon on you and make you shovel the horse stuff.
Tony pulling you in the trailer.
Yeah.
All right, good work. Here come the Central Coast Chordsmen. The Chordsmen are a chapter of the Barbershop Harmony Society in its Western District through the medium of 4-part barbershop a cappella harmony.
Sea to shining sea. They're good.
Yes, they are.
I'm not, but they are.
Could never carry a note.
That's how I ended up in radio, you know.
Notice I didn't even try.
Want to be a rock star. Couldn't play a note. I guess I'll go into radio.
I can play the radio. I see our queens have made it back across the street here.
Yeah.
And her court. Want to once again remind everybody, after the parade, head down to the Foods Co. Street Fair down between Stoll and Enos. Ed Carcari and his gang down there doing a great job once again putting on the street fair. They'll have some entertainment for you, some giveaways, and lots of goodies to look at. So make sure you check that out. And, of course, the third go-round of the rodeo tonight, 6 o'clock performance time, I believe.
4 p.m. for the gate, 6 performance. Chief and I will be out there streaming, 4:30. Camp Buckaroo for the kids. You know, I've met a lot of people recently that are like, you know, I love the rodeo. I'm not a rodeo fan per se, but I love it. And definitely it's an event to go to. It's, you know, people love to put on their outfits and hit out there and, you know, and heck, there's plenty of, you look up at the stands, there's plenty of diehard core rodeo fans.
Absolutely.
Tell you who's riding, who's in the NFR and all that. But it's kind of like playing in a scramble charity golf tournament. You don't have to play.
Yeah.
Just come and have fun.
Here comes the Screamatory.
Yeah, this will be funny.
They're House of Horrors. They're made up of all local volunteers from ages 10 to 70. The creative Scary Sherry and her team have been building local haunted houses for over 20 years. This year they'll return to the Depot in Los Alamos to haunt. So check that out this Halloween season. Not too far away, is it? The Monster Mash.
It's funny. I've been looking back. My daughter, my 10-year-old's been back here watching every minute of it. But now when the monsters go by, for some reason, she's inexplicably gone.
Maybe she's on the float.
Hey, how about props to that? If that don't make you proud to be a Santa Maria, and I don't know what is. Those motor officers on them Beamers, man. I don't like seeing them behind me, but I like seeing them go down the road like that. It makes me proud.
Oh, what do we got here? We have the Monster Mash. Is that a horse? All right, coming up next year, we got the Santa Maria High School race team established in 2007. Matt Almaguer is the program advisor. In November of 2019, they won their first ever D6 event at Famosa Speedway. In February of 2020, they became the first all-high school team to compete at an NHRA national event at Pomona. They have members from Santa Maria High, Rigetti, Pioneer. The race team completely student-funded, relies on sponsors and fundraisers. Major sponsors, Allen Johnson Racing, Famco Development, and Trojan Petroleum. The Santa Maria High School race team. Look at that baby.
Wow. They didn't have that when I was in high school.
There's old Sammy Saint back there.
You got a rocket engine in there if you need a wheelie bar.
Yeah. Make sure you hit the brake instead of the gas pedal. Up next, we've got Duplicated Business Services, a local printer and copier dealer headquartered in Santa Maria. If you need inexpensive printers, copiers, and more, robust office equipment, they have you covered. Contact them to see how they can serve your needs. Duplicated Business Services. I could use that little vehicle.
Honey, you can sit in one of those seats right there if you want, or you could sit in the golf cart. There's some shade in the golf cart. I'm only going to be probably, what, another half hour?
Coming up next is Garcia Dance Studio, which is under the direction of Laura Garcia. Has been in the Lompoc Valley for 24 years. The studio's won many trophies and awards and has over 150 students ranging from 3 years old and up. Leading the group is Jenna Ramirez. Garcia Dance Studio Dancer of the Year. Here they come.
You want to go now?
Okay, we're going to be back with our final entry of the parade right after this.
You're watching the 78th Annual Elks Rodeo Parade. Brought to you by Santa Maria Chrysler Dodge, the Santa Maria Chamber of Commerce, and Fuego 97.1.
Throughout this past year, the Santa Maria Valley Chamber has actively supported local businesses as a catalyst for business growth, a convener of leaders and influencers, and a champion for a stronger Santa Maria Valley.
As a catalyst for business growth, the Chamber continues to help businesses open and expand.
We remain diligent in helping our community navigate the shutdown, reopening, and recovery brought on by the pandemic.
The Chamber expanded our storytelling efforts through new platforms and partnerships. We continue to promote our local businesses and the community.
We elevated our efforts to be your trusted resource for reliable information, providing timely and credible updates through our various communication channels.
As a convener of leaders and influencers, the Chamber's community partnerships allow us to advocate for business and help solve problems, both in our community and throughout our region.
During the pandemic, we fully embraced going virtual with our events and continue to provide both networking and informational experiences for our community.
As a champion for a stronger Santa Maria Valley, we continue to promote existing businesses and showcase our community as a great place to live, work, visit, and do business.
We are building a positive future for our community. by identifying and strengthening the next generation of business and community leaders.
On behalf of the Chamber of Commerce, Visitors Bureau, and Economic Development Commission, we thank our investors, members, volunteers, and partners for helping us to deliver on our mission of being a catalyst, a convener, and a champion for the Santa Maria Valley.
You're watching the 78th Annual Elks Rodeo Parade. Brought to you by Santa Maria Chrysler Dodge, the Santa Maria Chamber of Commerce, and Fuego 97.1. Now back to your hosts, Tim Murphy and Doug Nelson.
And welcome back to the Santa Maria Elks Rodeo. I'm Doug Nelson. We want to thank Jay Turner and Tony Gonzalez for sitting in. Tim Murphy, parade chairman, rejoins me now. And we're up to our final group here, the Charros Unidos of the Central Coast. Group of friends that has been participating in the Elks Parade for 7 years. Members of the group are from Santa Maria, Lompoc, Arroyo Grande, Napomo. They wear Charros sweet sombrero, and they dedicate a lot of time to trading their horses. Let's enjoy Charros Unidos of the Central Coast. Very talented equestrians and very talented horses. Look at this little girl.
Yeah, a lot of work goes into training these horses. Many hours to train them to perform like that and to come along with the fancy steps.
Well, short and sweet this year, Tim, but a very entertaining parade once again here for Santa Maria. The sun shines. Another great event put on by Elks Lodge 1538. And I know your crew does a great job. They're breathing a sigh of relief today, but all the work is almost over for you.
It's we're at the point at this where we look forward to the end of the parade. There have been a lot of people. We probably had 70 volunteers on the route today, and we start our first meeting usually 6 months before the parade and start our planning and putting it together. But being a live event, a lot of things have to happen in the last week because the entries come in, the final scripts. We get the announcers together for luncheon, we get the judges together, we have the committee meeting. So it takes a lot of people doing a lot of things to make this work. We have Noble Productions producing our parade for the first time this year. We have a lot of new chairmen, a lot of new different things. We went online with our entries, a whole new social media. So this is a very challenging, exciting year of change with the
for everybody,
weekend and the holiday. But sun's out. It's a beautiful day here in Santa Maria, California, and we thank everybody for joining us worldwide, first time. So I want to thank Doug Nelson again for being our host today, and Jay Turner sitting in and Tony Gonzalez sitting in. We had a great parade, and look forward to seeing you next year, possibly in June, maybe in September. We won't know till later, but we will be back. So thank you.
Job well done, Tim. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Doug.